You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
Only 2 races left in regular season after today. Hi everyone and welcome to Richmond for the Cookout 400. Let's take a look at the starting grid for today's race. William Byron won the pole yesterday in qualifying, and Kyle Larson, his teammate, is alongside him on the front row, as a few other front runners, for example Christopher Bell, who will start from row 3, is last year's winner, so look out for him. And there you see on screen the rest of the starting grid. Qualifying position is going to be very important today, as it might rain before the end of the race. So if we get over the halfway mark, NASMAR officials can choose to end the race early if there is too much rain. We'll keep you updated on that. And now let's take a look at a few drivers to look out for today. William Byron is starting from pole position here today. He was very quick yesterday in qualifying, and he has a great chance of winning today. And even more so with the big threat of rain that we have, as we just saw on the weather radar. However, another driver with a great chance of a win is Christopher Bell. He is the defending Richmond winner, having won this race back in 2025, and not only that, he also won back in 2023, so he's a 2-time winner around here. And he's of course hoping for that to happen again and become a 3-time winner. However, he's not the only one looking to do that, as if you look just a couple of cars behind him, you will see the number 1 car of Ross Chastain. The Watermelon Man is also a 2-time winner, having won back in 2022 and 2024, so in the even numbered years. He, like Christopher Bell, is also starting in the top 10, and as we've said, because of the rain, that might be very important. However, someone who was not so lucky in qualifying was Ty Gibbs. In fact, he actually crashed in qualifying, so not ideal there for the driver of the number 54, who will be starting from the last row of the grid. But he does have some company, because it was a similar story for Carson Hocevar. He had an engine issue in qualifying, which meant he would have to start from the back of the grid, from last place in fact, so it is looking to be a very tough evening of racing for him. But before that issue, he was looking very quick in practice, so at least there's some hope there. So as we've said, 15 laps is the scheduled distance. That is of course if we don't get rain, which is right now forecasted to come around the end of stage 2. So if that happens, the end of stage 2 might be the actual result of the race. We'll keep you updated on that, and that is something to keep in mind as we get later and later into this race. However, if it does stay dry until the end of the race, you can expect all drivers to be making a pit stop after each stage break. That's because this track is really hard on tires. The only situation where you would take 2 is probably in overtime later in the race. And now let's go trackside to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engine!
Give it a guy. You can fire it up when you're ready.
His 200 teammates on the front row. Kyle Larson on the inside, William Byron on the outside. And the green flag is out. We are racing at Richmond. Byron takes the lead from his teammate as on the outside, Chastain makes up a few positions, he's now in 4th as we end lap 1. Reddick there trying to make a move on Chase Elliott. As the exit turn 2, Elliott is now behind, so Reddick gets the move done there. We come to the end of lap 2, Byron still leading from his teammate Kyle Larson. Oh, we got a problem for Ricky Stenhouse. We'll try to find out more about that. However, it looks like he has retired, so he's out. As Larson now trying to put some pressure on his teammate William Byron for the lead and for the stage win, as remember, rain could be on the way. However, Byron has opened up a bit of a gap now, and into turn 3. Look at that, Joey Logano now ahead of Christopher Bell in the number 20 car. Oh, we got a problem here. SVG, he's got smoke coming out of his car, he's now gonna stop in his pit box. And that is gonna end the stage. So William Byron takes stage number 1 here at Richmond, as you see there Van Gisbergen pulling into the garage and out of this race. And now Byron with the stage win will lead them all down pit road, followed by his teammate and by Keselowski. As you can see there on the right side of your screen, the race leader on the left, Ross Chastain, and Joey Logano ahead of him. And now they come out, and it looks like it's gonna be William Byron remaining in the lead ahead of Logano, who was the big winner in that. And Kyle Larson has been given a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This is a massive moment in this race because he's gonna lose so much track position. He's gonna have to restart from the back. That will completely destroy his day. And now all the cars are lined up again. We are ready to go back to racing. Here at Richmond, the green flag is out again. We're underway in stage 2. Oh, and there's a huge crash in the back. The 33 of Austin Hill is in the wall, as well as the 88 of Connor Zilich. There you see a couple of other cars. Here's the replay. Yeah, must have been someone in the back, because you can't really see what happened. Someone missed a gear or had some kind of problem. However, there are a lot of cars involved, and a lot of them have damage. And in fact, there is Josh Berry, who's gone behind the wall. And there is Connor Zilich, with a big piece of tape on his front bumper. That might be day over for him. And now this could be the final restart of the race, as rain is on the way. Byron is the leader, but look at Joey Logano on the inside with a great launch. Through turn 1 we go. Byron again on the outside, but this time Joey Logano manages to get ahead. They almost made contact there. Oh, look at Byron, he faked a move to the right and then went to the left. Back in the lead again, out of turn 4. This could be the final lap if rain is really on the way. Look at the gap they have behind them going into turn 1. Chastain is ahead of Elliott, but Logano is closing the gap going into turn 3. Logano looking to get to his back bumper. They make contact. Byron in the wall, and through goes Ross Chastain. That could be the race right there as all the cars come across the line to end stage 2. Here's a replay of that. Yeah, Logano just completely hit Byron in the back there, and spun him round. And NASCAR is not too happy with that, as they've sent Joey Logano to the back of the field, tail end of the lead lap penalty for that move. That could be a massive moment in this race, as now the rain is starting to fall. As you can see there on the camera, the red flag is out. All the cars are now lined up in the pit lane, and we will take a quick break and we'll be back very quickly for more here from Richmond. Welcome back, live here from Richmond. As you can see, it is still raining very hard, and because of that, the decision has been made. Because of all the rain you see, it is a bad day to be a watermelon, because Ross Chastain is the winner here at Richmond. There it is, the medal smash for Ross Chastain, who will continue his trend of winning every even-numbered year at Richmond. And now let's see the full finishing order from today's race. Here from Richmond, of course, Chastain with the win, we've already said that. Elliott with the runner-up, Reddick in third, and Logano ending up 19th after that penalty, Byron in 20th, so really disappointing for both of those guys, especially for Byron after leading every lap until that final lap when he was taken out by Logano. And of course, in a race like this, you can't really make that up, as the race was shorter due to this rain. And of course, Larson only 15th after that penalty earlier in the race after stage 1. And then a lot of the guys you see back here were involved in that crash. For example, Josh Berry there retired in 34th, Ty Gibbs in 31st. And yeah, that is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a like. And stay tuned on the NASMAR channel for more races, as the chase is coming up in just a few weeks. And that is all from me, and we'll see you in the next video.